first year in Oklahoma City, playing in the city, playing for this organization. You kind of like look back on it and zoom out. How do you think it went?
I thought it went real good. Obviously, it's first year, so it was an adjustment. It was a new year for me, new things, a lot of new opportunities, new lessons to learn, new experiences. But I thought for our first year, we set the bar on a lot of good games that we've played, a lot of good quality wins. I think we set the bar of what we could be, and then it's obviously it showed at times us just being together for our first year with the lapses and some of the losses that we've got this year. But as a whole, I had an amazing year here. The fans, the love, the energy, everything's been amazing here, and a lot to take with me and be happy about coming this summer. I think the biggest challenge was just trying to figure out how to be me. My whole, or I would say the last 5-6 years of my career, being one of the go-to guys or the go-to guy. Trying to find that balance. Where I have other go-to guys on the team. I thought that was probably the hardest adjustment. It's getting out of the comfort zone a little bit. But I thought, I did well with it on a game basis of trying to figure out how to be myself without, taking away from others. I think the more you're around one another, the better, those areas improve. So that's all it comes down to, us being able to talk through things. I think that'll limit the inconsistency and winning big games and to losing the games that we should.
Kind of just start off by saying that kind of it's been I'm very appreciative of the way that you guys was able to kind of implement me into this community, into the city and the organization. So I'll just say thank you guys for that. On the flip side of that, it's just for me, I think this season as an individual, it was very kind of challenging for me as far as kind of coming here at the last minute, right before training camp, being and willing to kind of sacrifice kind of my game and style of play and coming to a new situation, not kind of not knowing what to expect, having to figure it out on the fly, figuring it out on the fly and accepting that and kind of just taking the other challenges that comes along with that transition. I thought we did a kind of a great job of just adjusting to that and figuring that part out. I know that the season didn't, end the way we wanted to, wanted the season to end, but I think anytime you're going through transformation, these are the steps and these are the things that is going to happen. And it's just some things that we have to evaluate. It's some things that we have to kind of step away from the game now, even, although we're out the playoffs, we're not playing them more. It's just some things that we all, as a team, as individuals, as an organization, have to just evaluate and how we want to move forward.
I think we have a great group of guys that want to be successful, want to win, want to do the right things. I think the biggest thing for us is just being more and more consistent, throughout the season, and figuring out, what works and what doesn't. And I think that's the biggest thing for us.
Talk about playing with Melo and PG and just the course of the season and what you learned from them or learned from each other.
We obviously had previous relationships before the season, but to get through a season and figure out, real, brotherhood is like, those guys are, somebody I can always look up to, different things they brought to the game, not just on the court, but off the court. I think us bonding as brothers was the biggest thing for me. That's always the most important thing for me, is making sure that, basketball is a short stint of your life, but friendships and different things like that go longer than that, and that was always the most important thing for me, making sure that we bonded and understood, our upbringing, where we come from, know a little bit about, each one of us personally, and that was the most important thing.
What do you remember about, meeting Steven when he came here as like a 19-year-old, and how your relationship with him has grown and developed?
Just he was raw, man. He was obviously really young and trying to figure it out, and now I'm able to see him grow, and he's gotten it figured out, and know what works for him, and just to see that evolvement of him is great. I'm just happy to be here to assist him in any way I could.
What's your relationship like, a few years in now with Billy, and what do you think of the way he handled the challenge?
It's great, man. Billy did an amazing job, man. My relationship with him has gotten better and better, man. We constantly talk about the game, communicate about things going on the floor, and making sure that we're on the same page. But he's done a good job of just playing the cards that he's been dealt, man, and making sure that we have a chance to win, and giving us the sets, giving us the defensive schemes to make sure that we go out to succeed.